I refer to my domicile as Serenity Hill. Kind of got a. It's like I'm on a. It's like I'm on a peninsula. I'm on a corner between two country roads, two lane country roads. I know, just bear with me. And so it's a corner lot, like a triangular, and it's pretty much sloped downwards away from the house on 3 sides. But tonight I'm going to tell you about a hill that's higher than Serenity Hill. I'm pleased to say it is no longer there. But when it was a castle in the air. Yes. Birch Hill. Birch Hill. And in this castle, it oft times smelled of bacon or something good, edible. No, it didn't smell like, and not that you would think it would at this stage of our story, but it didn't smell, and this is important. You know, it's not just something like from left field. It didn't smell like rubbing alcohol. The castle, within the castle walls, it didn't smell like rubbing alcohol, no. It didn't smell like urine. It smelled like food, like dinner, like family. Like family plus. In the castle in the air, known as Birch Hill. That is where, on New Year's Day, I took my mother. That was the day I removed my mother from Harriet's chateau. I think she actually had to pay more to Prince George's County to have the plat changed from, land of, when you buy property. It actually reads, and still does to this day, Harriet's Chateau. How nice. Basically across the street and down the road a little ways. And up on the hill, Birch Hill. That's where I took her. And that's where I met Ms. Gibbs. That's right, to you, Ms. Gibbs. And a pleasingly overweight, a big beautiful woman, a BB, whatever, a black big beautiful woman of mature years. I think she was retired. I want to say Saney's registered nurse. Absolutely the antithesis of Nurse Ratched. Absolutely. I would watch her reach into my mother's mind when I no longer could. Ms. Gibbs could. And extract the problem from my mother. What was upsetting her? Yes, Ms. Gibbs, the matriarch, the big woman on campus, the nurse, the humanitarian, the angel. certainly I shall be looking up to her for eternity. And I shall be darn pleased to say this and hope for this. Darned pleased to say it. How many wonderful old women did I meet there as I watched them leave there for the last time? One of them good looking woman too. She had 2 birthdays. Don't ask. What was this little Southern Maryland black girl's name? Or what was her name? I can't remember. She liked this boy. She liked this white boy. Yes, she did. I kind of liked her too. I don't mind saying. Yeah, she called me John. Oh, I'd be like, uh-oh. John. I'd be like, uh-oh. Yeah, I think even her son knew it. He wanted to punch my lights out. I'm pretty sure. And he was man enough to do it. Yo. But then again, too few to mention. Ms. Gibbs died of a brain tumor. She spent her final weeks in the same facility where she cared for my mother. I believe I could pick this kitchen table up right now and throw it through my bay window. Even in my failing physical years, I believe I could summon the strength to do that right now. Yeah. No, I will not ruin this. Thank you for catching me. Thank you for catching me. I seek the darkness, Father. Thank you for catching me. So she ended her days there as a resident. And I know beyond a shadow of a doubt. Forgive me, Father, I cannot judge. I wish to believe beyond a shadow of a doubt. But Doris is right there with you. Perhaps tending to you, old man. Uh-huh. What do you think about that? I said it. To your wounds, Father. And so, Ms. Gibbs is no more. And all of this mess. What a wonderful angel. What a lousy business person. I came in way too late. There's just no way. I can't clean up that much. And it all falls to her niece, who've been kind of living there and, and keeping her keep, obviously helping with the residents. It is family plus. It is reduced to 1 unit left. It has approximately a half a dozen guests. This facility has surely been an instrument of God. Even in light of what I just told you about Ms. Gibbs, the matriarch, the angel. Even in light of that, this institution was surely an extension of God's will. Surely. Let me end on a high note, okay? It's racially charged, So you're going to like that part. I know I do. It's kind of like the day little D. I think I touched on that. I taught, but yeah, I did. So won't go there again. and so I'm over there visiting Mama. I gotta hit my monster. Hold on, this is good. You're gonna love this. One of those moments, but it's a sweet kind of cutesy one of those moments. Okay, hold on. And Miss Gibbs and I had we'd grown close. Because Cindy was always up there, with Mama. They loved each other. The daughter she never had, my mother spoke those words, and I honored them as I took over her affairs. I never forgot that, even through the divorce. And Cindy will tell you that. And I don't really fucking need the pat on the back anyway. Why did I tell you all that? Fuck it. There, and I covered it with 2 profanities. That's nice. You dusted your trail. Nice, Tonto. Am I Tonto if I'm the one dusting the trail, or am I the lone? Okay, yeah, the Lone Ranger. He'd be the white man. Okay. So, well, before I tell you the racially charged one, because Ms. Gibbs said it, I didn't. Okay? I'm PC. Remember? Ex-government thingy employee, but I slip on the gay a couple of times because I love gay men. Okay? I do. They're some of the sweetest men I've ever met. I don't mind saying. All right, so where was I? Shit. So, Boston Market. Creamed, I want you to think creamed spinach. Now, you may not like creamed spinach, but if you do like creamed spinach, then you like creamed spinach. I guess it's kind of like French onion soup, only not. Maybe Brussels sprouts. What is that in Russian? Kapusta. Rus. Something. Rus kapusta. Okay, so moving on. So, well, apparently, Ms. Gibbs really liked cream spinach. Oh, it seems like maybe Thanksgiving. And so me and Cindy just went, we went to Boston Market. Come on, man, it's Thanksgiving. This crew, a lot of Filipino girls. Love you girls, caregivers. It works. The system works. Just let it work. Good. HIPAA, go away. And so we fully, we nailed the Boston Market, for like 20 people. We chucked it out there. And so Miss Gibbs is sitting at the kitchen island, right? Okay, you might want to talk to Michael now to stop me. Like Mama had to do. They failed, Ms. Gibbs. So this is your chance to talk to Michael because you know what's coming. You know. And I'm going to spice it up too. All right? What can I say? I think Michael knows better, okay, based on some, oh God, I'm about to get struck down. Oh my goodness. Okay, so back to my story. So where was I? So Miss Gibbs is at the island, right? It's the last chance, Doris. Talk to Michael. And I'm watching her. And she's got this cream spinach side. Side. But that side's clearly hers. You feeling me? That little tub, that's hers. I watch this woman take a bite. And now it's good. Boston Market's good cream spinach, okay? Hell, it's good everything. Boston Market, yeah. So, I want you to take a bite of this cream spinach. Can I say as God is my witness? Because it's tender loving, kidding, fooling. I'm going to do it. Don't strike me dead. As God is my witness. Maybe it was the Heelys, like in Rotorua shaking, because I don't think they really were, but I swear, Ms. Gibbs took one bite of that cream spinach, and her eyes rolled back in her head like she was being euthanized. I swear to God. Yeah, you could say Ms. Gibbs liked cream spinach. I swear I watched her eyes roll back in her head. I love you, Doris Gibbs. I still have your program flyer back there from the service on top of my safe. See? How morbid is that? That's one step below lit candles and a picture of you. I think it's back there. So if I'm being honest, I might have thrown it out, Miss Gibbs. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna end up. Oh, this could get me in trouble. This could get me in trouble. So Ms. Gibbs and I, Ms. Gibbs had a need. Miss Harriet fulfilled that need. They need a new refrigerator. Miss Harriet went poof, abracadabra, new refrigerator. Don't need no pat on the back, don't want one. Thank you. Now for that house of love. So, okay, so I go by to visit Mama one day. Oh my God, it's good. Oh my God. Okay. And so, I walk back to the office to see my girl, Ms. Gibbs. And she got 2 people in there with her. Now, she a Carolina girl. Ms. Gibbs, Carolina girl. And I'm thinking these people's from her hometown. And yeah, they were. Because she looks at me and she introduces me. Now, Miss Gibbs and I have gotten kind of close, okay? This is important. Go back to Little D and me. Go back to Little D and me, where we're sitting at the bar and Little D says something to me. I'm not going to repeat it here. This is important. It's part of our humanity, our psychology, the human condition. Building fences, building bridges. Choosing teams. Okay? Now, we're all adults here in her office at this point. I believe her 2 friends are maybe even a bit senior to the 2 of us, Ms. Gibbs and I. And she said, hey, John, come on in. These are my spoon coons. Now, she started it. So I'm at ease now. I'm going to talk straight, how I would normally talk. I'm standing there, right? And I hear these words. They come to me, and I'm like, this cracker is about to, my knees are like I'm taking my wedding vows. You feeling me? My knees, man, they started to go out from under me a little bit. I'll be like, because I'm the only white boy there. And I want to say to this woman, this angel, what the hell did you just say to me? And I know I didn't play it. I blew that. There's no way I ask her perform. I do not play poker with me. Okay? Okay, Pastor. When I asked you if I could be of a service to the church and I felt your hesitation. Beautiful, by the way. Godly man and a godly gesture, a godly silence on your part, and was God not so honored forthwith or fourthly soon thereafter? Interesting how that works. Yeah, don't play poker with me, Pastor. My knees went out, man. I'm like, because I love this woman at this point. She's like my sister. Which kind of defeats but come on, just stay with me here. Because she's like my sister. Do you see? Go back and listen to little D and me. And to that, by the way, I should say, little D, you should see big D here. So, yeah, it's a running joke at the cigar lounge, right? Go back and listen to little D and me. And what little D asks me, a white man amongst black men. Now, am I telling this to give me, look how colorless Johnny sees. Oh, isn't he wonderful? Nope, it's not why I'm telling you the story. I don't give a shit what you think about me. Not really. I care what Goddaddy thinks about me. I really don't give a shit what you think about me. Because I've already thought as little as you can think about a human being about myself. So there's no way you're going to match it, asshole. That wasn't to you, by the way, Pastor. You know that. That was like a blanket statement. Gender collective. A saying I've cast into the water. Yeah, sometimes life just doesn't make sense. Life just doesn't make sense. Only the good die young. Why do bad things happen to good people? Why do good things happen to bad people? Why? Stop it. Just stop all of it. And live your life one day at a time to the best of your ability. Keep your head on a swivel. And if you have a God of your understanding, you're already ahead of the game. You're already a winner. It's the ones that don't have one that are in jeopardy. I love me some Ms. Gibbs. I'll be happy to brush her horse every morning. Every morning. I tell Dr. Reed, baby G's even, maybe, once I get the clearance from the Holy Ghost, I'll be like, you gotta wait. This woman here took care of my mama. I love you all. I speak defiantly. I speak obtusely. I speak triumphantly. Because I know where I stand with the God of the universe. So I am bold. I am brazen. I am dauntless now. What a wonderful position to be in. The Lord has truly condescended in this child's case. Peace.